back to Girl CEO Confessions. I'm your host, Markia Armoney, and thank you for joining me on this beautiful Sunday. So, today's video is going to be about how to leverage your social media to grow your brand, okay? When I say brand, I mean your business. Got it? Because that's what I do. I help you grow your business. So let's get right into it. So first thing we have to understand is who are we selling to, right? And I throw this word out a lot. I always say target audience, target audience, target audience, because that is such a very, very important thing that you need to know and understand when it comes to your business, okay? So your target audience is your ideal customer or client who you want to sit in your chair, who you want to be buying your outfit, who you want to represent your brand. You have to understand them, because if you don't understand them, your content is going to get lost. Your content is going to speak to everybody. And I battled with this a lot with multiple businesses. Not even that. I battled with this a lot with this specific business that I'm in now. So before I started out in the beauty industry, right? Then I started my marketing agency, and I wanted to just do everything. I wanted to appeal to everybody. But when you appeal to everybody, your marketing is very, very scattered, and you're not able to talk to that specific person to get them to book with you, right? Or purchase from you. So you want to narrow it down. So now I specifically focus on beauty marketing, but I also help wellness and fashion brands on the backside, okay? So when I am talking and I am marketing, I'm always going to be talking to my beauty entrepreneurs, okay? Always, because that's the industry that I have history in. That's the industry that I can relate to. And that's the industry that I understand like the back of my hand, okay? So that's my ideal target audience. I want hair brands. I want lash artists who have lash brands. I want those type of people. I want people with products who are selling hair care products, okay? So those are the people that I'm specifically talking to. So do the same thing with your business. So what will help you with identifying your target audience is going to be creating your customer persona, okay? So figure out who this person is, and you make her up completely. You make this girl up. You figure out who she is, what she look like, what she likes, what's her vibe, where does she work, where does she shop. So now that you got this girl, let's say she just let's come up with one, right? So let's say we got this one girl. Her name is Kiosha. Kiosha is petite. Kiosha is very well put together. Kiosha is a corporate baddie. And let's say that I'm a lash artist and Kiosha comes to me to get her lashes done. So we know for a fact Kiosha's a corporate baddie. So Kiosha is not going to be walking up in the office with really big eyelash extensions. She's going to be a natural girl. She's going to wear natural extensions. She's going to be real polished, real put together. So if I know that I specialize in natural extensions, I'm going to create a customer persona of someone who is very polished, put together, who may have a 9 to 5. She may be a lawyer, a nurse. And I'm also going to create my brand and my content based around Kiosha. Okay? Are y'all with me? All right. Okay, so the second thing is, now that we've understand our target audience, now let's get down to the nitty gritty. Let's talk about how we can utilize social media to grow our business. So number one is you need your phone. If you don't got nothing else, you need this phone. You may not even need a camera, baby. I just got a camera. My first few YouTube videos used to be on my phone horizontal like this, right? So we need a phone. Now that we have our phone, let's identify what platforms my customer persona is. Let's identify what platforms Kiosha is on. So Kiosha, you know, she might be on a little TikTok, because even though she's a corporate baddie, let's not get it confused. Kiosha is a vibe. She's that girl, okay? So we know she might be on TikTok, and we definitely know she on Instagram because she always flicking up. And even though she a corporate baddie, she might be growing her following on the back end because she look good. People are intrigued by her, so they are making sure that they are locked in. So you make sure you want to be on Instagram, you want to be on TikTok. Now, when it comes to YouTube, specifically me in this scenario that we've created with Kiosha, I'm a lash artist. If I'm on YouTube, I'm not gonna use YouTube to talk to Kiosha. YouTube is kind of like an educating platform, or you're being an influencer, right? So you either have talking about you, but you're gonna have a different customer persona when it comes to YouTube if you are a lash artist, if you are following me, okay? If you're not following me, subscribe to my free ebook. It's gonna tell you everything about this, okay? So Kiosha, I have a YouTube channel. I'm a lash artist. I'm not using YouTube to speak to my customer persona, Kiosha, who's coming to get her lashes done, right? Because people don't usually go to YouTube and be like lash artists in Cincinnati, Ohio, right? I'm on YouTube because I'm learning something. So if you are a lash artist or a hairstylist and you're utilizing YouTube, you should be either one, utilizing YouTube to show who you are behind the scenes as a CEO, when in return later on that's going to lead to something, right? It's like a funnel. It may lead to like classes, okay? So you're either showing behind the scenes of a CEO and you're growing your credibility, or you're on here teaching and showing them how to keep them from getting red eyes, or teaching them something about the business, so that way they're subscribing, they're following, they're updating this, and eventually when you are ready, you can launch a course, online course. You can launch hair products. You explain why your hair products is the best for the hairstylist or the lash artist or whatever. You are showing them what to do on your YouTube channel, so they're subscribing to you. So this is going to lead to something else. So understanding what these different platforms are for, right? So we know Instagram is legit for aesthetics. I ain't gonna lie. It's aesthetics and to have a resume and just to say that you have a business and showcase your business. If you don't have an Instagram account and you are a brand owner, a business owner, you need to get one today. You are getting left behind. Do not get left behind in 2025, because as we know with AI, everything is changing. Don't get left behind. Number two, baby, you need a TikTok. TikTok is becoming a new Google. You need a TikTok and you need to use hashtags. And the good thing about TikTok versus Instagram's algorithm, TikTok is more likely going to find your ideal customer if you are being very specific in your content. So make sure you're being very specific in your content with who your target audience is, so it can reach them better. Okay. And then YouTube is more educational form content. Everybody is coming to YouTube to learn. You watching this video right now because you want to understand how to utilize your social media content to grow your business. This is a learning platform, so teach them something. And when you teach them something, you have something for them to sign up for later on down the line, or you continue to grow your audience and nurture them, which is going to go into our next point, which is nurturing your audience before selling the product. Now, I'm about to get on y'all real bad. And I say this because so many people launch a product, launch your business, go post a little story, a little flyer on Facebook, Instagram, whatever it is, and be like, I got the drop in, shop now. Now, if I am a random person, this is how I'm gonna break it down. If I am a random person and I know nothing about your business, I know nothing about what you're selling, I just see this flyer, do you think that it's and I just see a picture of some hair, do you think that it's gonna tell me off the rip that you got the best quality hair in the city? Do you think that off the rip it's gonna tell me, oh, make me wanna shop? No, it's not. So we have to nurture our audience. So we've already found out who our audience is. We've already found out what platforms we need to be on. Now we need to sit here and nurture them for some time. It literally takes time to nurture your audience, but I'm not saying just because it takes a long time, don't take a long time to drop their product or their service or their business. Take some time to nurture them. Let them get to know you. Let them know the person behind the business, because in today's age, everybody wanna be nosy. Everybody wanna be everybody. They want to be all up in your business and they want to know about what you got going on. And a lot of people are inspired. And the more that they are inspired about you and why you started this business, the more they're going to shop with you because they like you. They feel you. We missed that face-to-face interaction, that human interaction. So people want to see it. So now we're doing that on social media, right? So make sure that you are nurturing your audience. So when I mean nurturing, before you drop the business, drop something free, okay? Or give them 10% off or something. Give them an incentive to make them want to stay looped in with you and your business. Okay? Why am I here? Let them know why they're here. Start telling them about your business. Start creating your content based around the pain points of your target audience. And this is another thing you need to know when you're building your customer persona. What are her pain points? What does your product or service have to offer to make that person want to buy your product? And you're doing all of this and growing your brand and your brand. It's called building brand awareness, and you're growing all of this before you launch your business, okay? Leading up to it. Me personally, I can't tell you how long to build brand awareness because I'm gonna be honest, I'm still in the testing phase of building brand awareness. I feel like on TikTok, people know me as a beauty girl, but I have to, grow more brand awareness when it comes to that, okay? And that's why I'm here, because a lot of this interaction, like I said in the last video, when I meet people out marketing my business, they get to hear this, they get to see me. They don't know, like, y'all don't know that I've been doing this for so long. Like, y'all don't know that I don't work with a top marketing agency in the city that I live in and working with celebrities and doing all that stuff, because I never showed people that side to me, but this is what I do on a daily basis. So this is part of me growing brand awareness to help promote my business, okay? And eventually I'm gonna have something for you guys, but right now this is strictly me just talking to you and giving y'all some free game. Like, take this and run with it. So, build your brand presence, let them know who you are, why are you selling this product, the benefits of your product, how it helps them in their pain points. Also let them know, when you are launching, and while you are growing that, start growing an email list. Like I said, this is another thing that I'm testing, but start growing an email list, because sometimes if Instagram, TikTok, or YouTube decide to shut down, you can't make no sales because all your stuff is on Instagram. So grow your own list so you can always make some money with or without them, okay? The last tip of this video is going to be consistency. I know y'all hear this so much, but consistency is the number one problem why a lot of us are not getting to where we need to be. And I'm guilty of it as well. Like I said, I started this channel back in 2022, baby, it's 2025, and I'm starting over because I was never consistent, even with all my businesses. I've been consistent to make some money. My lash business was the most thing that I was ever consistent in when it comes to my business, and it made me the most money because I was consistent and I kept going. So now I'm in this thing with the marketing, and I'm in this thing with the YouTube and the teaching. And from here on out, I'm staying consistent, because just imagine where could we be in 6 months if we keep going. So some things that will help you stay consistent with your business, and growing your brand in terms of like using social media to grow your brand. So I just started using this new scheduling app called Metrical. Again, this is something that I am testing. On all my videos, you're gonna always hear me saying I'm testing it out. I don't sell nothing, I don't do nothing, I don't teach nothing unless I done tested it out. Because I ain't gonna sit up here and just give you some BS. I mean business, and I mean it. So if I say I'm testing something out, I'm in the phase of testing it out. So I'm testing out this new app called Metrical, and it allows you to schedule content across multiple platforms. So you can post against TikTok, you can post against Instagram, you can post YouTube, LinkedIn, literally everything. So I'm testing it out right now. I'm testing it out to see, like, if I use this scheduling app, does it affect my analytics? How does it help? Things like that, right? So I always test stuff out for yourself, and yeah. So that's one thing that has been helping me. Another thing that has been helping me too with consistency is just planning stuff out. Honestly, sitting down and planning it out. So I already have my content planned and scheduled out for the next 2 weeks. And what I like to do is I like to plan my content out based off my offer that I'm selling or whatever I'm promoting that month. Then I create a plan for my content. Then I like to find inspo that could possibly serve as inspo for each piece of content. Then one day I'm going to shoot the content alone itself. The next day I'm going to edit it. The third day I'm going to schedule it out. So I'm taking about 4 days to just plan and scale my content for the full month if I can. And that just helps me be consistent, because now I'm not doing all this stuff trying to handle clients and do this and oh shoot, I forgot to post. Just planning ahead of time, right? So consistency is our last step. So if you enjoyed this video, we drop videos on Girl CEO Confessions every Sunday. If you also like me and my personality, go follow me on all platforms at Markia Armani. TikTok is Markia Armani1. With my platforms, you're probably going to see different things because I sell different things versus on the platform. Both are for beauty entrepreneurs, but Instagram is really more about me being a girl CEO. the things that I'm doing daily as a serial entrepreneur. And TikTok is more focused on the beauty aspect for my beauty entrepreneurs. I am dropping a free webinar soon. So make sure you go follow me on TikTok to get locked in with that webinar. And I will see you guys next Sunday. Thank you for tuning in to Girl CEO Confessions. Bye.